Hey there, Hung here, and welcome back to AI in Testing Coach. Today, we are exploring some practical techniques you can use right away to tackle the unique challenges of testing AI systems. Let's get started. So, one of the biggest headaches in AI testing is that you get a slightly different output every time you run a test. This makes traditional assertion-based tests super flaky. A new guide shows how to solve this using a tool called Agent Proctor with PyTest. Instead of checking for an exact match, you write behavioral criteria. For example, you can tell the test that the AI's response must be professional and helpful. This uses an LLM as a judge pattern, where another AI grades the response. It's surprisingly cheap, about 5 cents for 50 tests, and it plugs right into your existing PyTest and CI/CD workflows. Here's something you can try. Take one of your existing flaky AI tests and rewrite it using a behavioral contract instead of a rigid assertion. Now, if you're feeling overwhelmed and don't know where to start with AI testing, here's a really useful framework. It's a 2-layer strategy from a team with a ton of production experience. Layer 1 is for fast, cheap unit tests. These run on every single commit and check the deterministic parts of your system, like prompt templates or making sure the right tool is called. Layer 2 is for the expensive end-to-end evaluations that actually call the model. You only run these when you change the prompts, the model itself, or your retrieval data. This separation gives you rapid feedback without costing a fortune. A great pattern they suggest is creating issue-tagged regression tests. When a bug is found in production, you write a test named after the issue ticket. This is a fantastic way to build a safety net based on real failures. Building on that, let's talk about the most valuable and most often skipped asset in AI testing: the golden dataset. This is your curated set of questions and ideal answers that defines what good looks like. A new guide breaks this down into a 5-step process. First, define 5 to 10 core use cases and create 3 to 5 happy path queries for each. Second, mine your production logs for tricky edge cases. Third, get domain experts to provide ideal answers. This might cost anywhere from $1 to $20 per query. Fourth, review everything for consistency. And finally, you have to maintain it, maybe once a quarter. This process gives you a set of 100 to 200 test cases you can use as a release gate in your CI/CD pipeline, automatically blocking merges if quality scores drop. All right, let's shift to a dose of reality. Anthropic, the company behind Claude, recently shared that they shipped 3 quality regressions in their coding model within 6 weeks. The fascinating part is that their existing evaluation tests didn't catch any of them. The changes they made were sensible, but had unintended side effects. Their analysis showed the core problem was a 2-week delay between users complaining and the team adding a new test to cover that failure. The lesson here is incredibly valuable for all of us. 20 to 50 tests based on actual real-world failures are far more effective than 1,000 synthetic ones. Your user complaints are your most valuable source for new tests. So, when a user reports a problem, your first action should be to write a test that reproduces it and add it to your regression suite. Here's my challenge for you this week. Let's make this practical. Start implementing issue-tagged regression tests today. The next time a bug is reported for an AI feature in production, I want you to create a new automated test that specifically captures that failure mode. Name the test file or the test function after the ticket number, like test Jira ticket 123 summary is too long.py. This simple habit builds an incredibly powerful safety net over time, ensuring that you never repeat the same mistake twice. That's our session for today. Keep experimenting, and I'll see you next time. Resources and links are in the show notes.